What's going on, bottom line viewers? It's Mitch here live for some Q&A, and we're going to do something a little bit different. I haven't done a Q&A in a while, and it's kind of around that season and time in the season where we're kind of in that lull period for the NFL draft, kind of waiting for the draft to get here. And I know a couple people in the Discord, specifically Busboy, has been saying, Mitch, when are you going to do a Q&A? Mitch, when are you going to do a Q&A? So the perfect time has risen where I can do a Q&A. I've got some cards, 4 packs right here, 4 packs of cards. We've got, or 4 boxes, I should say. 4 boxes. Russell Wilson on the cover. Wow, this is really, I'm terrible at this. I'm a rookie. Russell Wilson on the cover. And we've got 4 cards per pack, 8 packs per box. Okay, so I'm going to open these while you guys answer my questions and also ask me questions. We're also possibly going to have a couple guests pop by to talk about their show that they do. So if you guys want to ask me any questions about the NFL or anything else, let me know. Caesar says, rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins. M-Walk says, where do the Raiders stand in playoff contention? I think they can be a really good team this year, man. I'm actually planning on I've kind of been in the works of making a really cool video essay about Josh McDaniels and the Raiders and their new Raider generation. And I'm excited for the Raiders for sure. Uh-oh, we've got a guest. Right as I say the Raiders, he pops up. Right as I say the Raiders, he pops up. Lenny B is in here. Let's get Lenny B in the chat. Mr. Party himself. Oh, we also got Ultra. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Gotta get them in here. Guess 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at these guys.
Oh, no.
What's going on, boys?
What's
going on?
So these guys, I wanted to have them on just to promote their show because I know they're working hard over there. They put it on Ultra's channel. Ultra does some good stuff. He put out his top 10 teams of post-free agency on the Instagram. So if you guys aren't following us on Instagram, you can follow us at The Bottom Line View. That link is in the description. Lenny B is always making the greatest memes on his channel as well, including many Tobey Maguire memes, which is always appreciated from me, of course. So you guys, let the people know what your show is all about, and I've been enjoying it. I mostly listen to every episode. I haven't listened to every episode, but I'm going to be honest.
Wow.
Okay? I've listened to most. Whenever you guys start chatting about the greatness of Peyton Manning, I start to tune out a little bit. But other than that, I like your show. So let the people know where they can find you. And I'll also put the link in the description and in the comments.
Yeah, so we started a podcast called the Lay Down Podcast a couple months ago now. Basically, we just talk NFL pretty much every week. Talk about the NFL history. We talk about free agency. We're going to start talking about the draft here pretty soon. Talked about the season, when it was going. We'll get to that after the draft. And yeah, we just kind of have a discussion about it. I think it's pretty fun. Of course, Mitch doesn't find the Peyton Manning discussions fun. But outside of that, yeah, just go check us out. It's on my channel. Ultra is the name. Also, go follow the Lay Down Podcast Instagram. That is a thing as well. Trying to plug that a little bit more. So, yeah, go check us out.
I think we have this good little relationship where I'm just kind of like the big personality. You're like the analytic kind of person. You got all the stats lined up. I'm like the big feeling. I'm like feeling person. I have like just the feeling, or I feel like I just see it. I can watch it. You have the good stats and based on just like statistics and stuff like that. I think it's a good little 1-2 punch we have. I think we have a good time, and I feel like if you watch it, you kind of feed off that too. So, yeah, check us out. We have a good time.
Lenny, did you realize that you joined this chat right when I was talking about the Raiders?
Dude, the Raiders! No, I did not.
Yeah, it's pretty funny that you did that, but
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, so these are two guys that have been helping behind the scenes a little bit as well. Lenny's edited a couple videos in the past. Ultra helps with some graphics and stuff, and I've also said, Ultra, if you got any ideas for me, especially around this period and this time, float them by me. But yeah, I know they're looking to do some stuff in the content world, so definitely check them out. I'll leave the links in the description. If you're tuning into this chat after the fact, then go check them out. But thank you guys for stopping by. You have any hot takes for me right now, just before you go? Maybe we'll go one hot take each or something like that.
I was talking about this earlier. Keenan Allen is the most overrated, quote unquote, underrated receiver I think I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
So if you guys are following the Bottom Line Instagram, which you should be doing, by the way, you'll know that I just put out my top 10 teams. And I don't know if this is necessarily a super hot take, but I have the opinion that the Kansas City Chiefs are the worst team in their division as of today. And they're going to finish last as of today.
We like that. We like that here. Landing Nation likes that. We like that.
All right, boys. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to start opening some packs. Tune in. Get in the chat if you want to get in the chat. I'm not sure if you guys are busy, but thanks, guys, for stopping by. Appreciate it. I got to answer Jake's super chat. $9.99 from Jake. Hope you're good, bro. Keep killing it. After Russ was brought on to Denver, where do you see them in the AFC? Wilson seems perfect to me. He's the stable passer and scrambler we need in Denver. So $10 from Jake, man. Thank you so much for the $10, by the way. Where do I see them? I see them probably in the, I think they're contenders, but I'm not sold necessarily. I think they're a team that, just trying to fix my screen here. Hopefully I can get rid of this. Hold on one sec. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm back. Just solo. So yeah, in terms of Denver, I think they're a contender. Anytime you have Russell Wilson, you're automatic for 9-10 wins a season at the minimum. So that's what he's going to give you. I think you have a talented defense. I like that you just brought Kareem Jackson back. You've got that secondary intact. Front seven's got 2 pass rushers, 1 on each edge with Gregory and Chubb. Strong D-line. Linebackers, so. But offensively, I want to see how Russ can elevate the players around him. Javonte Williams is getting a lot of fantasy buzz. Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton. What will these players look like now that they have an elite quarterback? That's going to be interesting to watch and interesting to see. But if I had to say, I would say that you guys are a playoff team. I'm not sold on the coach. If I was more sold on the coach, if you had a veteran coach, I would be more excited about that, I think. But overall, I think you guys are a solid team, solid playoff team, almost a playoff lock. And I do feel that you're going to be in contention in the AFC, but there's a lot of questions to answer with the Broncos. So I haven't really gone through okay, are they going to be a team that wins 1 playoff game, 2 playoff games, 3? I haven't got to that point yet. What's going on, everybody in the chat? I'm going to scroll up to make sure that I hit everybody with all the welcomings. What's going on, Caesar? He says, rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins. Thank you so much for bringing that up, by the way. Rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins. Seemed like a great guy. Obviously, I didn't know him, but a lot of people loved him across the NFL and who played with him at Ohio State, played with him in the NFL. So just seemed like a good guy, and obviously that's a really, really, really crappy situation. 24 years old, man. had a lot of life in front of him, and it was kind of crappy with the way certain people, I won't name them, were tweeting about him passing away. I understand that it's a news business, but the guy was a dude that a lot of people loved. So, yeah, rest in peace, man. Obviously it didn't work out for him in the NFL, but that's not what matters. What I really liked about him was he seemed like a good guy, and he was always smiling. That's something I immediately saw from him back in college. The guy was just always smiling. He seemed like a fun guy to hang out with. Nicholas also says, rest in peace to Wayne Haskins. Mish. I don't know if that's how I say your name. What's up, Jake, by the way? He says, what hair product do I use? So kind of depends on the day. Sometimes I use a clay. It's a Cavalier clay, I think it's called, from Blue Mon. And then I use a styling cream from Forte. So it kind of depends on the day. But yeah. Then we got Matthias. What's up, Matthias? He says, good evening. What's up, man? Dylan says, what's up? What's up, Dylan? Jake. What else? Nicholas said that he's waiting on Ultra's episode. Ben says Dwayne Haskins took first round bust way too literally. Don't appreciate that comment. Please no more of those. Hector says, what's up, Mitch? What's going on, Hector? Alex says, yo, what's up, rude boy? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. He says, Cowboys to the bowl. That's a legend right there. Alex Natton, the legend. Loyal legend. Rude boy. Who I beat in multiple Super Bowls, I believe. The Greg says, I stopped collecting when I would buy 100+ for a box, and you would get a rookie fullback and a bunch of cards that resell for $2. Yeah, luckily my dad is really into it, so he typically buys all the cards. He's always been into cards, but I just enjoy like getting them. I actually, right here, before I even open this pack, I got a rookie Mac Jones, which I'm really happy about. I've been chasing one of these for a while. I wanted to get one even before like he was drafted, or like right after before he played his first year, so that the price wouldn't be very expensive. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. Got the rookie Mac Jones. Then we also got a Josh Allen as well. Josh Allen's one of my favorite. This is actually a really nice card. Josh Allen is one of my favorite players, even though he plays on the Bills and he's going to torment me for the next decade. Okay. Let's get to opening these cards. Ultra says, Mitch, why do people underestimate leadership so much? That has to be the reason that Brady has 7 Super Bowls and 10 appearances and Rodgers only has 1. No. I think that's part of it. I think leadership is part of it. But I think when you're the quarterback, you are kind of, it's a position where you're forced into leadership. And some guys are really talented at playing the position, but some guys don't have the intangibles of being able to lead a group of men. And I think a lot of it is being relatable to your teammates. Like, I think there's something about Tom Brady, even though he's Tom Brady, all his teammates like speak about how relatable and how good he is just with people. And I think that's a big thing because, you know, we've heard a lot about Aaron Rodgers not being able to be very, not social necessarily, but being able to connect with other people. That is definitely a skill that I think goes a long way in sports and always will go a long way in sports. And no matter what the sport is as well. So being the captain, you've got to be able to relate. Okay, our first card is the great Sam Darnold. There we go. Sam Darnold of the Carolina Panthers is our first card. Show that one. Devontae Adams is our second card. Packers, Devontae Adams. No Raiders yet. Oh! We got a nice one right here. A nice Chase Claypool card. Chase Claypool. That's for Busboy right there. Yeah, Sam Darnold, my guy. The Dolphins fans, I'm posting a Dolphins video tomorrow, by the way, where everybody is going to make fun of me in the comment section, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So I honestly, I don't mean to just hype it up, but I think this is actually a really good video I'm putting out tomorrow. So make sure you check it out. I think it's actually pretty darn good. For some reason, I do really good Dolphins videos. I don't know why. David Montgomery is the next card. And the Dolphins, actually one Dolphins fan once called me Sam Darnold, who sounds like Colin Cowherd. So there's that. Lenny asks, how much does coaching matter in the NFL? And to what extent do coaches make players look better and players make coaches look better? So how much does coaching matter in the NFL, and to what extent do coaches... I think there's always coaches that are going to put... This is the thing. I think there's coaches that certain systems will feature certain players better. So, for example, Kyle Shanahan's system will always feature fast running backs better, because those running backs that can hit the hole, like a Raheem Mostert. If a Raheem Mostert played in New England system, he wouldn't be the same productive running back, but you put him in Kyle Shanahan's system, where he plays in the zone scheme, and he has one cut, and he goes, and he sees it, and he's gone. That's the type of fit, right? So coaching, I think, is all about finding the players that fit your system. But there are certain players that will be good in no matter the system, but I think coaches can elevate the players if they find the right fits for certain systems. Like Wes Welker was made to play slot receiver in the Patriots system. There are certain quarterbacks and certain players that would be better off in certain teams, stuff like that. Next one is Lenny's favorite player, Keenan Allen. Von Miller of the Broncos is next up. We got Russell Wilson. Nice Russell Wilson card. By the way, I was just watching on NFL Network for like 20 minutes. I was watching the 2012 Seahawks-Patriots game. I went to that game, by the way. It was in Seattle. Curtis Martin. Hall of Famer right there. Former Patriot. Looks like we've got a rookie. Another one of Lenny's favorites, Trey Sermon. What's up, Aqua? How you doing, bro? Thank you for joining, man. It's been a while. That is an Underdog betting hat. It is. Underdog Fantasy. It's not Underdog Betting. It's Underdog Fantasy. Because technically, fantasy football is not gambling. Sign up to Underdog. Links in the description. They sent me some really cool merch. I got a shirt, which I'll wear sometime, and also a hat. So Underdog's pretty awesome. I love Underdog. I put in, I did a pick'em for the NHL. And I got like 3 out of 4 like last week, and I was so close, but I just missed. The pick'ems are my favorite. Right now, you could do baseball on there, basketball. I'll probably do basketball for the playoffs. So if you guys already signed up to Underdog, use the code BLV for sure and check it out. Let's get a tour. Honestly, the room is literally like what you're looking at. It's not really a big deal, to be honest with you. One day, maybe I will go through all my stuff, though, that I have and make a video. All right. Next one. Sorry, I'll get to everybody's questions. If you want to make sure your question is answered, do super chat me, because then I'll see it. Deontay Johnson. Durkant's favorite receiver. Right there. What's up, Big Data? How you doing? Will Julio even play this year? Yeah. Nicholas says, what do you think of the Patriots if they took Sky Moore? I would love that. I don't know if Sky Moore has the lateral quickness of a Welker or an Edelman, but he has really explosive ability, and obviously he has that great releases off the line to play on the outside or the inside, and a very good route runner. Obviously, he's one of those smaller, compact receivers, which they typically like. I'd like that pick. Chris Long, Man of the Year card. That's probably a decent one right there. That's an AC special. Chris Long. Oh! We got a goat right here. Antoine Winfield Jr. Nice card there. Jake says, hit that like. Thank you, Jake. Where's Toby? Hold on. You see Toby? Toby's right there. Jake says, I hit you with 5 about Jerry. Did you get it? YouTube is weird. Let me check. Holy. Yeah. Jerry will be the new Lockett, and we got the guys. The D will... What do you mean, Jerry? Oh, Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy will be the new Lockett, and we got the guys. The D will surprise you. We will be good. Well, the only thing I'm worried about the defense, I like the defense. The only thing I'm worried about the defense is the coaching, because there's no more Vic Fangio, right? So that's the only thing. And our final card of that pack is Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs, which is always a good card to get. If Deontay Johnson played for the Titans, he'd say he was the greatest wide receiver of all time. You're referring to Durkant? Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Why haven't you done a tier list? A tier list of what? What position? I've done lots of tier lists, bro. What channel you been watching? Wide receiver tier list. Nick wants a wide receiver tier list. Who else wants a wide receiver tier list? Guys, if you haven't Gronk spiked the like button, make sure you Gronk spike the like button. Oh, no. We've got a rookie here from the Rams. It is not my guy, Ben. It's Jake Funk. Jake Funk. Then we've got Byron Jones. James Robinson. And Daz Newsome. A Nicholas Gill special. Yeah, there's been a lot of tier lists so far. You guys seem to be supporting it, though. I appreciate it. For whatever reason, the all-time running backs list didn't get a ton of love, though. Nick, do you want the all-time receivers or the new one, the new receivers? Current receivers. Off-season trades. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be honest with you. I was thinking about doing this. Odd Big King is off-season ranking, tier ranking the off-seasons of every team after the draft. That's what I was thinking. Mike Evans top 5. I don't disagree. Okay, Ben, I appreciate you Kelsey spiking it. Did I see that Cooper Kupp is leaving the Rams? What? No, you're lying. Current wide receivers, and Jefferson is wide receiver 1. I mean, he's got a good argument. He might be my wide receiver 1, Nick. You were a little early on that train. All right. Oh my goodness, they're tormenting me. Plaxico Burress is the next card. Travis Etienne, rookie card. We'll see what he can do this year. Clemson first round running back. Michael Strahan card. My mom's favorite player, Michael Strahan. Otis Anderson, another legend right there. He was on the running back tier list. Waller spike or Kittle spike, says Lenny. Mooney's top 20? Nah. Oh, speaking of Darren Waller. Darren Waller. Antonio Gibson. What did I misread? You can say it again if you want. This is a nice Derwin James card. Jacob Harris. Tight end. Really good, not special teams, really good preseason player. Do a tier list of the most overrated players. I think I'm just going to do like I've done in the past, a list of the most overrated player on every team. No kickers? No kickers yet. What does that say? Get 10 free digital packs. I'm going to have to do that. I can't even open this one. Okay, there we go. There you go, Lenny. Oh, looks like a legend coming up. James Harrison. James Harrison is on that wrestling show, Heels. I don't know if you guys have ever watched that, but he's on that show. He's actually acting now. So that's pretty cool. Drew Brees, Super Bowl edition. Can I cover some MLB? I wouldn't even know what I'm talking about, bro. I wouldn't have an idea. 30K says, this is why I love watching you. You keep at 1,000. I'm always going to keep watching. Thank you, man. Says, keep it up. Thank you so much, 30K. Appreciate it. Simi Feoko. I guess he's a rookie that never played. Yeah, he's a rookie. I don't even know who that is. And then we got, for Jake, Jerry Jeudy. Is it Jerry Jeudy breakout season, Jake? I'm going to have so much garbage. Last pack of the first box. What sports do I follow closely other than NFL? I don't follow any other sport closely like I do the NFL. It's impossible. It would be impossible for me to do that. But I would say the second closest, especially this year, is NHL. And that would be the second closest sport. We've got another Bronco here, Seth Williams. But I'll watch basketball. I'll watch college football, college basketball as well. And lacrosse, obviously, because I played lacrosse. Kurt Warner. and then I'll watch some international soccer. I'm really into international soccer. Like, I'll be really into the World Cup. Alvin Kamara, that one's for Turtle. That one's pretty cool, actually. Bang. All right. Here's our second box. If you guys haven't already, check out the description for all of our other social media accounts. If you guys aren't following us on Instagram, TikTok, I'd appreciate it, man. Twitter's a big one. Follow my account on Twitter for sure. Elon's going to get in that Twitter game. It's going to change the game. Nicholas says, Mitch, we need a why Larry Fitzgerald's the top 5 receiver of all time. Well, that would just be me lying the whole video, so I don't know why I would make that video. I like Larry Fitzgerald, but I don't think he's top 5 all time. Jamison Crowder. Uh-oh. 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 Tom Brady, Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl 51. That's the comeback game. 28-3. The will to win Allen Robinson card. Another Bear. Did Nicholas Gill pack these? Do I think the Pens have a chance in the playoffs? Not the way they've recently been playing. They won today. Crosby carried them today. J.C. Horn rookie card. That's pretty cool. I don't know, man. They definitely have like the talent and they have the top and upper echelon players to be able to get it done. But I think a lot of it comes down to a couple things. Tristan Jerry and net. Can he play well and consistent? And then can Evgeny Malkin be Evgeny Malkin? That's always the X factor with the Penguins. It's not Crosby. Crosby's going to show up. It's Malkin. If he can be great, then they can win. But if not, I don't know. But they've got a chance. I won't say they don't. They definitely always have a chance. I think Colorado's going to win this year, to be honest. I got to open that other pack. Just get ahead of the game. Have I pulled any Patriots? Yeah, I pulled, Brady. I don't think I've pulled anybody else. But we'll see. We'll get a couple. If you packed the cards, you would have gotten Trubisky. All right, let's see if Trubisky's in this one. Nick doesn't really even like Allen Robinson. He's Ron Jaworski, legend. Patrick Mahomeboy again. Dalvin Cook. That's a nice one. And Jimmy Kelly, my dad's favorite guy. Next. I should do a tier list of the playoff games from this past season. That would have been good if it was right after the playoffs. But I don't think anyone would watch that now. Just being honest. Oh, another rookie card. We got a Rashad Bateman. I think he's going to have a good year this year. Rob Gronkowski. Gronk spiked the like button. Jalen Hurts. AC. And Nick Chubb touchdown master. Jake. I saw it right now. $5. He says, kill it, but I was asking if you see Cooper leaving the Rams for a bigger contract soon. It's possible. Cap space. Jerry had a breakout season. Not yet. I don't think Jerry Jeudy has had a breakout season yet, but he might this year. In terms of Cooper Kupp, I don't think so. I think he's staying with the Rams for the rest of his career. I can't see him leaving, to be honest with you. Not after that season. Am I going to watch any USFL games? I think so. I'll watch a couple. MVP pick right now? It's a good question. MVP pick. Could be Brady. Could also be Allen or Herbert. One of those guys. They might feel bad. If Brady's close, they might want to give it to him this year after not giving it to him last year after he probably should have won it last year. So, maybe Brady. Eric Dickerson. LaDainian Tomlinson. Man of the Year card. Adam Thielen. And Jarvis Landry. You have Nick Chubb stuff from Nick Chubb? What's Lane talking about in the chat right now? Ben says that Brady's going to hit the wall this year. Ben has been rather doing too many drugs. He's drunk or he's high. I'm not sure which one it is. But somebody check on Ben. Okay, next. We've got Brian Dawkins. Wolverine. We've got Ultra's buddy, Peyton. And we've got Jamal Adams. And Travis Kelce. What was your favorite playoff game from this past season? Bucks Rams. Because I was doing it live and it was like the most insane thing I ever seen. Even though the Chiefs and Bills was really awesome too. I think just because I was live and I lost my voice during that game, I think I'm going to go with Rams and Bucks. Joe Schobert. Aaron Rodgers. Josh Wall. And Patrick Mahomes. Then we got away. Rookie card. Seems like every couple packs you get a rookie. Who do you think won the Diggs trade? The Vikings. I think the Vikings won the Diggs trade. I can't open these. Why the Vikings? They got a younger, cheaper receiver who's better. Oh boy! Michael Thomas, Turtles guy. But I'm not saying oh boy because of that. Mac Jones, NFL debut. Another Brian Dawkins. And Roquan. Nicholas Gill, once again, striking. Keep the questions coming, guys. I got lots more packs here. John Doe, what's up, man? Do I believe in Mitchell Trubisky being the guy in Pittsburgh? No, but I like Mitchell Trubisky. I hope he does well. But I'm just being honest. Sports Production says, who do you think is a prospect in this year's draft that might not be getting notoriety that they should? I have only really studied the quarterbacks and receivers, so I'm just going to stick to that so far. Christian Watson. I'm probably going to make a video about him. But Christian Watson. Leonard Fournette. Justin Herbert. This is a cool Kelsey card. Ben, you want that one? I got you, bro. Another Daz Newsome. Who is this guy? Alec Pierce, says Nicholas Gill. I couldn't quite get there with Alec Pierce, Nick. You love Carson Strong. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate you joining, man. Thank you so much for the super chats, by the way, bro. Carson Strong, the immovable object. Because he doesn't move, not because he can't be moved. Uh-oh. 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 Well, this is the most handsome card we've ever gotten. Jimmy Garoppolo. Another Tom Brady MVP card. This one's Super Bowl 38 versus the Carolina Panthers. That's a pretty cool card. Nick Chubb. Touchdown master. And another rookie? No. 2 years. I didn't know if Kenneth Gainwell was a rookie. I guess that was last year. Kenneth Gainwell. 3 more in here. Who the fuck is that guy? Yeah. That was the worst impression ever, but I didn't want to really say the word, so I was trying to... Nicholas says, Alec Pierce is the best route runner debatably in this class. Wow! Do I believe in Kyle Hamilton draft hype? Actually, I've seen that he's getting like less hype now for some reason. I'm not really sure why. They've downed the hype a little bit for him. I think he's good though. The games that I watched him in Notre Dame, I was pretty impressed by him, so I think he's definitely worth that top pick. I think safety, a playmaking safety is super underrated. Matthew Stafford, our first Matthew Stafford for the Rams card. That might not be a bad card right there. Allen Robinson, once again. Another Joe Schobert card. And Eddie Oliver. Ed Oliver might have a good year this year. Lane says Alec Pierce isn't even a top 6 route runner coming into the draft, Nicholas. I don't know what film you're watching. Yeah, he ran a slow 40, which was surprising because the tape doesn't look slow. Singh says, Mitch, which quarterbacks do you want to see Brady play against in the Super Bowl? Look at this guy. He's already saying they're in the Super Bowl. Josh Allen and Mac Jones. I'm being realistic with Josh Allen. Obviously, the answer is Mac Jones, but... Which sports network is the best? Fox, CBS, NBC, NFL Network, or ESPN? Well, for football or just in general, football, it's nothing beats Sunday Night Football broadcast. It's the best. NBC does the best job. If I had to rank it in terms of the NFL broadcast, I would go NBC, CBS. No, that's close, man. I'm biased towards CBS, but I like the older CBS more. I liked CBS probably more than Fox like 10 years ago. More than I do now. But I think Fox, like, overall has a better show and a better product than CBS does. But I do think CBS is, like, top team is better, like, in terms of play-by-play. I think NFL Network is probably last in terms of, like, their production and their games. But the network is really good. And then ESPN's kind of been lacking, honestly. So they're down there. All right. Randy Moss, Vikings. Another Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning Man of the Year card. Ooh, a rookie. Patrick Surtain. And David Johnson. All right. One more in this one. Nicholas says, Mitch, did you see I have Jameson Williams 9? Yes, and you're a dummy. Nick, get your head out of your behind. Odd Big King says, yeah, NBC is the best, and it's not really close. See, Odd Big King has taste. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rookie from Canada, Javon Holland. Uh-oh. Tua. I'll send that one to my guy Thomas. Gregory Rousseau, rookie as well. Denzel Mims. Mac Jones, 10th best quarterback in the AFC. I feel like that's low, but let me rank them. Allen. Mahomes. Herbert. I might forget some, by the way. Burrow. Lamar. Russ. Watson. That's 7. Who am I missing? Carr. 8. Who am I missing? Who else is there? Tannehill, Matt Ryan. and Mac, right? I don't think I'm missing anyone else. I think, honestly, if I were to choose a quarterback for this year, out of Tannehill, Matt Ryan, and Mac Jones, I would actually choose Mac Jones. But that's just me. So I could respect Matt Ryan, but I'd go with the younger guy. Okay. Big Data says I'd take Matt Ryan, so that puts him around 10th. Yeah, so I'd put him just above Matt Ryan, so that would be, what, 9th? Dak is in the NFC, Josh. Okay, we're opening another box here. Tua is not even close. Get out of here with that business. Propaganda. The Durkant propaganda we got. Herbert would be number one fantasy quarterback. My number one fantasy quarterback would be Josh Allen. Again. Probably. Just because of his running ability. Unless they stop running with him. Then maybe not. Can't open this. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. T-Law. Trevor Lawrence. We got a Got Game. Gronk. We've got Joey Burrow. And the great Joe Montana. Mac Jones. I got a Mac Jones right here. Opened it a little while back. Mac Jones, rookie card right there. What year are the cards? 2021. So this past year. So like Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, those guys. Next. Uh-oh. That one's Dalvin Cook. Another rookie. Jamar Chase. Eric Dickerson again. Nicholas Gill's favorite player in the NFL, Buda Baker. Do you think Zachary Wilson takes a big step this year? I hope not, because I'm a Patriots fan, but I could very well see it, and I'm actually probably going to make a video about the Jets at some point, so I won't spoil that. Opening cards that are worth nothing. They're definitely worth something. Don't be a downer, bro. Who's the next team to relocate and where? Says Jesse. Thanks, Jesse, for joining the chat. Could the Broncos relocate? I mean, they need a new owner. I don't think so, but relocate, that is a great question. Who should relocate is the question. I would love. I think Jacksonville should have relocated already. Who else? That's a great question. I feel like most of the big cities have a team. That's a stumper. Derek Carr. Calais Campbell, Man of the Year. Terry Bradshaw, Hall of Fame. And this dude, Chaz Surratt. Busboy says chances Trubisky has a good year under Tomlin with better weapons, defense, and coaching. Chances, percentage, percentage. I think he's gonna play better than he did in Chicago, or close to that second year in Chicago. I think that's what I would expect from him. Is that second season in Chicago where he played pretty well, but he's not going to be great. Do you think Trubisky could have a good... Oh, I already answered that. Washington? No way. They're not going to relocate. Terry McLaurin has not deserved to make a Pro Bowl yet. Hector says, Mitch, your over-under wins AFC West. Kansas City, 10.5. LA, 10.5. Denver, 10.5. Las Vegas, 8.5. I would say... I would take the under on Denver, honestly. If I were to bet it with my life on the line, I would take the under 10.5. I would take over on Vegas, over 8.5. The other ones are really tough. I would probably say over for the Chargers. And I feel like Kansas City is probably going to win 10 games. So I'm going to say under, but that's really close. I wouldn't blame you if you said over, though. That's going to be one that I don't bet on. Yeah, I don't think you have a friend, busboy, named Ben Dover. I don't think you have a friend named Ben Dover. I could be wrong. That might be a common name in Pittsburgh. But I don't think you have a friend named Ben Dover. Apex says, what cities should get a team if the NFL were to expand? Toronto. Lane Williams says Denver over Kansas City over Vegas under LA. Interesting. I think the best value there is probably Raiders over. Just because they're the team with the lowest number and they made the playoffs last year and they're better this year. So, Alvin Kamara. Aaron Rodgers. Joe Montana. Yo, Mitch, when you bringing Phillip back on the show? Phillip? Phillip who? Who's Phillip? Toronto. Or as The Rock would say, to run my mouth on all your candy asses. All right, next one. What's up, Afix? How you doing? By the way, we got a Cortland Sutton there. I don't know if I said his name. I don't remember. Who do you think is taking last in the NFC East? That's a tough question. I'm going to go with Washington. Malcolm Jenkins. I could change my mind, though. Malcolm Jenkins just retired. Kyler Murray. Nicholas Gill, favorite. DeAndre Hopkins. Why are you guys saying rip? What happened? Why are you guys saying rip? Oh my goodness, this is a out of nowhere card. Larry Johnson. Caleb Farley. Ben says it's bad enough the NBA has a team in Canada. Hey, the NBA didn't Toronto win the championship like 2 years ago, bro? Stop hating. Appreciate. Toronto has 2 out of the big 3 and 3 out of the big 4. All right. Adam Thielen. Hooked on a Thielen. Lamar Jackson. Jalen Camp. I don't know who that is. Another Bear, Akeem Hicks, who doesn't play for the team anymore. And Noah Gray. Thoughts on... Who is that? Who is that? Busboy. Nicholas Gill says, Mitch, who are the favorite quarterbacks top 5 right now? His are Justin Fields, obviously, Derek Carr, Mitch Trubisky, Russell Wilson, and Patrick Mahomes. Nick, how much does it hurt that your team didn't draft Patrick Mahomes? My top 5 favorite quarterbacks are Tom Brady, Mac Jones, Derek Carr, Matthew Stafford, Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson's honorable mention. Jesse says, who do you think needs... Oh, geez. Who do you think needs to redesign their uniforms? My vote is the Broncos. Washington has the ugliest colors known to humankind. The Browns have always had hideous uniforms. Who else? I don't love the Bears. I don't love the Bears. They could do some new ones. Broncos, sure. Patriots need to do their reds. They need to wear their reds. Uh-oh. Lenny. Marcus Allen. Another Peyton Manning? This one's a nice one. This one's like young Peyton. That's pretty cool. Dwayne Eskridge. I guess that's a rookie. And Walter Payton. Question says, Lenny, even though it's impossible to really say what the best offensive coaching scheme is in the NFL, what would you say is the best and the worst? The best is Shanahan. The worst offense is... That's a good question. They've probably been fired. The worst... I guess I'll go with Ben McAdoo and the Panthers. Seattle's pretty bad too. Seattle's always it's been pretty bad for a while. Most mediocre teams in the NFL. The Saints. The Dolphins. No. Maybe the Dolphins. And the Eagles. I don't know. Those teams. Nunya Biz says Tom Brady, Mac Jones, Mahomes, Watson, and Stafford. You wish. What's up, man? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Nick says, what former decade of pro football that you weren't alive to watch do you wish you were alive to watch? Mine is the 20s or the 30s, since there were no stats or tape, so I want to see how they were. Probably the 80s. Probably the 80s. I don't think you can go wrong with the 80s. Another Peyton Manning? No. Get out of here. Super Bowl MVP Peyton Manning. George Kittle. Another Patrick Mahomes. Bang. And Amari Rodgers. What personally makes football so great to you? Maybe a potential video essay. 53 players playing together. The strategy is unlike any other sport. I think it's the mix between the physicality and the strategy. There's nothing like it. It's a great mix of both worlds. That would be my simple answer. Thoughts on Bruce Arians leaving and Bowles stepping up? It's an upgrade. Bowles is a good coach. He deserves another chance. I like him. It's going to allow, I think, the offense more creativity between and Brady and Leftwich without the extra guy in there. And then the defense, Todd Bowles running the show over there. I will say, are any of these cards valuable? I would say a few. If you get the rookie quarterbacks, they can be valuable. Maybe some special cards too, but not as valuable as they were in the past. All right. Mike Evans. There's a You Wish card right there. Aaron Jones. Terrace Marshall Jr. Shout out to Brett Gemmel right there. Myles Garrett. And Ben Skowronek. Classic. Few more to go. Jim Thorpe, baby. I got to get a Debo jersey. Also, what do you think about the Debo situation? Personally, I'm not worried. I think he just wants to be paid. That's it. Honestly, I think that's just his way of saying, hey, buddy, pay up. That's pretty much it. Ben, I don't know about that, bro, but I probably will be into it at some point. Nick says, I've been saying for years now, but whenever you got time, do the off season, you got to make the top 100 of all time. I have thought about that. I think I actually made a list like 2 years ago. I'm going to have to see if I can revisit that list at some point. LaDainian Tomlinson. T. Higgins. Julio. And a Colt. Odeibo. I think that's how you say his name, the rookie. 2 packs left, everybody. Oh. Jerry Rice. Travis Kelce. Thomas Davis, Man of the Year. James Robinson. And some guy named Emir Smith Marset. Best card I got, Mac Jones. In this thing, probably Mac Jones. Maybe Jamar Chase, potentially. Worst Patriots quarterback of all time? I don't even know. I wouldn't know that factually. Russell Wilson, Josh Jacobs. Rookie Jalen Darden of the Bucks. Seth Williams, Josh Jacobs for Lenny. Russell Wilson and Jonathan Taylor. That is it, I think. Just double check. Yeah. There it is. Went through all the cards. Nicholas Gill's top 10 of all time. Tom Brady, Jerry Rice, Jim Brown, Don Hudson, Lawrence Taylor, Deion Sanders, Reggie White, Anthony Munoz, Joe Montana, and Johnny Unitas. Nice. Okay, Bus, we get it, bro. Jerry Rice. What am I expected to do? I'm going to have to put them all in a nice little binder. Put some over the nice ones. I'm going to put the little protectors. Tomorrow morning, Dolphins video. Make sure you check it out. I gotta clean this up now. I should leave a box here. You excited about T.O.? Yeah, it'll be fun. What would you say is your favorite thing to do as a YouTuber? my favorite thing is when I create an idea and then I see that idea connect with other people and it be successful. That's my favorite thing. It's not a specific task, but I think it's when you create the concept for a video, you make that video, it delivers, a lot of people enjoy it, and they comment and they tell you how much they like it. That's my favorite part. Am I doing a draft party? For sure, man. For sure I will be. I'm not sure how it's going to function yet. I don't know if I might do it with some friends and stuff. That might be interesting. But I'll keep you guys posted on that. I haven't really thought about the specifics. You hear all that sound probably. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate that, man. Dolphins video translates to Tua slander. Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't mean to do it on purpose, but it's just kind of like how I feel, you know? Not really, Lenny. It's not that specifically. It's more so like seeing people enjoy what you make. That's more so what it is. If that makes sense. Not the attention or the likes or the views. It's more so the just knowing that somebody enjoyed it. It impacted them in some way, or they liked it. You know, that means more to me than the views. Or that I get to entertain people. If people enjoy my stuff enough that they like it or whatever, then that's cool. Packing up. Got all the garbage in the boxes. Yep.
Yeah, we don't make no money.
I'm not done here. Jacoby would be an upgrade over Tua. I don't know about that. Jacoby was pretty bad last year. All right, that is it. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you all joining me here, watching me get some cards. Thank you for all the questions. Thank you guys for the support. And we will see you in the next video. Make sure you check out that video, the Dolphins video. All right. I'm out. Peace.